Hey folks, I'm back. Let's have a look what happened in the last turn then. Okay, so we're fighting in Sea Dragon's Look, and this is Adoloald. I really struggle to say that name. You know when I've got a name that I can't say, I'm really ignorant and I just change it because I just can't be bothered to struggle with it. Especially when they're just made up fantasy names, who cares? So I'm going to change his name because I just can't say it. I might call him Ronald or something instead. Okay. Now, it's going to be a little bit difficult for us to get through this door, and we don't have any archers here either. Fortunately, our frontline troops seem to be making some headway, bashing down this door on the right here. Soulless aren't the best things. They do miss quite a lot. Yeah, look, we got armoured Soulless here on the front that will take a few hits, though. And when they do hit quite hard. They're just kind of clumsy. I mean, they are literally clumsy. They've got a skill called Clumsy. And the skill called Clumsy actually has a picture of a Soulless on it, so it's kind of tailor-made for those guys. Look at this little Soulless bashing away. I just imagine them climbing over the ballista crew. Okay, we lost 14 long dead. We lost quite a lot of long dead there, but that's okay. There'll be plenty of dead bodies to raise. Allied forces have been fighting in Marble Tower. This is just one guy here, look. There he goes. Zap. Okay. Allied forces were ambushed in a dead forest. Okay, we were okay there. That was good. That was Orphan Eater, if you remember. A guy with a horrendous name. Okay. Giza here, or Giza, whatever you want to call him. Giza is... Oh, shame we can't afford any more black kobolds. Let's keep him here in the fort. Just for the time being. 6 levies. Those levies... These have got slings. They'll probably kill these kobold. Let's just keep these moving around. Now, we have got another stone drake we could grab. I think that's worth it. I really do. I think that's worth it. Yeah, we are going to lose kobolds, but I think it's worth it for the stone drakes. Yeah, it kind of deletes a whole row of the kobolds, because basically what happens is in order to lure these creatures in, you have to go and you have to throw them some food, essentially. Okay, let's get Ziku in this way too. Now Ziku is going to command this force, I think. So we're just going to have this large force here, and Ziku is going to be the commander. Next turn, I'm going to try to get her. Yeah, I'm going to cast the ritual of. Ah, no, she needs ritual grandmastery. I wonder if we can. No, we still don't have any trading either with this group. Quite tempted to go and take one of these trading towns. Yeah, might be an idea. Anyway, just make sure that, we'll send Reza back here and just use Reza to as a ferrying force. Okay, now we are threatened here by the Baron. So what we're going to do is we're going to move past this watchtower and into this oasis. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to catch us here. Man, I love this game so much. It's so much fun. Alright. Now, Lars is getting wounded. I think he's got to come back soon. However, it is going to be easier for him to move through I think the terrain in Hades than it will be here. It's a bit more dangerous, though. But, like, where are they? They're about here at the moment, right? He's down here. So we need to get him... He's here. So what we want to do is we want to kind of get him down this way. Let's send Igrave on a scouting mission. Okay, we've got 8 dispossessed spirits there. Alright. Actually took the... Oh, he's not a floating one. Yes, he is. I'm not quite sure why he took 2 spaces there. I'm not sure what happened. It might have been because he already had a movement point lost. Okay. In any case. We've got dispossessed spirits to deal with. No, I'm going to move these guys this way. I'm going to get... The ritual of Grand Mastery might be a good idea. The problem is we need to get out of... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him out of here. I'm going to get him back into Elysium. And then we're going to get all these guys together and we're going to cast that plains swap spell. Now, if we get really clever, we could actually put ourselves under an enemy force and then swap them all, which would be a really, really mean thing to do. But I love that kind of thing. That is what that spell's supposed to be used for, I think. Okay, Bolthorn's just going to do a bit of exploring. It might be worth taking these forests off the druid here. Now, Albrecht doesn't quite have enough troops here to be very effective. However, we have got... Let's get some minor summoning up. We can afford to do a few. Got a Bane there as well. Okay, so Albrecht's just building his forces a little bit. I'm going to do that for a few turns. And then we'll move in and start... We'll clear out Crowspire here. Okay, here we go. Now we've got the Lord of the Hunts coming in. Druidism's a pretty strong spell, but we've got fire. So, yeah... We definitely we need to get some more defenders here. I'm really tempted to get some heavy infantry. And the heavy, because if they do get through the doors, then the heavy infantry will do quite well against those, against deer and that kind of thing. Yeah, and I'm just going to leave those guys there. Because they're heavy, they're slow, and I don't really want a slow unit. Yeah, this guy's really good. He's really good. He's got really high magic resistance, and that Ring of Protection helps him too. Alright, Orphanite is going to carry on moving down this way. Hopefully he doesn't get caught again. Oh, he's ambushed again. Hopefully he's okay. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on how many spirits are down there. Okay, we can actually recruit troops here. I might grab... Let's get some Banefire archers, because we need these need some archers here. Does that actually work? Yeah, there we go. A little bit beaten up, but that's okay. I might do that again. Oh, we got dead here as well, but Adaloeld, he's already got insanity. Yeah. We won't do that then. Let's get him and all his pals. Go and kill these. There's an old battlefield here as well. Lots of battlefields on this map. Okay, Balthazar can finally move. He's got a fair amount of troops. Let's go and take Hypergopy back. I think that's how you say it. Okay, we've got a captain available for these guys, but I think we'll pass on that. Now, there was a force down here, so we've got to be a little bit careful. I'm going to move them... Yeah, I'm going to kind of move them around. Oath on here. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't really have enough sacrifices to do much here. We'll just keep him there. Now, Gramimand and Charlun. Yeah, we want to bring these guys up here. We'll just keep them together. Obviously, just bearing in mind this guy's unreliable. He's kind of 1 in 4 times he's going to just not move. Oh, there's a Witch's Apprentice available. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, where are her recruitment? Oh, we're literally just here. Okay. So let's get the Witch's Apprentice up, and that is going to really speed things up for us. But we can probably turn her into a... We could cast the Ritual of Mastery straight away with her. But let's get her casting Bog Eye. That might be a useful thing. Ooh. Well, that's in Atslan. 6 crocodiles. Okay, so that's funny. Let's get her doing that again. Quite a cheap spell. Oh, there's another one here, look, by Marble over in the west of Elysium. And there's another one here. Awesome. All right. So we want to go and we would like to take those if we can. Now, Alcinoe, she's going to carry on moving down here, and hopefully we can. I might grab this off the kobolds because we do need more money, and she needs more troops as well. Yeah, I do think that maybe four characters on one map, you know, per team might be a little bit much. Maybe 3 would have been a little bit better. Or, you know, just having troops or characters that don't kind of clash with one another. So obviously the Necromancer and the Demonologist are sort of fighting one another for resources. Okay, this is a bit of a scary one. Okay, we were good. Okay, this guy's okay. He's pretty good. I think he might have been lucky there as well. He was quite lucky. Okay, we were attacked in a tower bridge. Okay, this is going to be an interesting battle. So, opening salvo by the archers here, and the Wizard of the Golden Dawn casting Enchanted Sleep and knocking out loads of those deer. There we go, look. I don't think these are going to be able to do much. This is a well fortified position. I don't think these can even get in the water. It's just this guy here, the Lord of the Hunt, that might be a bit of a problem to take down. Oof. Shooting Thorns doing quite a lot of damage there. But I think this guy's done. Oh, he's on fire now as well. Yeah, it looks like those Shooting Thorns didn't do any damage really here. So, look. What happened there? Stone Parapet takes 0 point of damage. Yeah, it looks like he cast that, but the cover actually blocked all the damage that was coming in. I'm preaching to the converted here, right? But I think anybody who really misses out, who passes over this game because they don't like the graphics, is really missing out on one of the most wonderfully dense mechanical games. It's so clever, and it's way better than Conquest of Elysium 4 was. Like if you played Conquest of Elysium 4 and you were sort of put off by the fact that there was stuff in it that was a little bit janky and not working very well, I think you're missing out, man. I think this one is really, it's really a lot better. It's so much better. Ah, I'll have your iron mine. If we can get a shaman there, we could actually set up a blue kobold layer, and that would be worth having. Bring some more chaff down here to Ziku. Now Ziku, really what we want... Oh, we've actually got a trading post now, so we want to be buying rubies, and let's buy them at the overprice as well. That is expensive, but we're going to get 12 rubies. We're going to get a lot less money, but rubies are more important. So, let me just remind myself how many we're getting per year. So we're going to be buying an extra 12. So that's an extra 1 per month, basically. So yeah, that's worth getting. We also want some more red kobold warriors because they're a good frontline unit. Yeah, lots and lots of kobolds here. Just what we want. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Let me just bring Z in here. You can hide in, or he can hide in this forest. Okay, now, do we want to bring Lars up here? Planar swap only costs 1 action point by the looks of it, so might be nice to take that before we go, though. Yeah, I think so. Don't know if we can. Alator could go in there and do it, but I think I want to keep these guys together. Let's come back for that. A Katabatic cave? Ooh. Alright, there might be something in there, but it's a portal. I wonder where that takes you. Only one way to find out, isn't there? Let's send a scout through. So we've got that, and we'll... Oh, look at this. There's more towns around here. I would like to take these if I can. I just think it might be a bit difficult to do it at this point. I'm tempted to go for a minor summoning here. Just get a few... Hopefully we can get some more archers up. Okay. Familiar's not so cool. Go get some of those shade beasts. And some shades. Shades are a nice unit. We'll also go for that one more time. Okay, so we've got a few more archers there. So let's see where this goes. Oof! I thought that might happen. Oh, he's in Agartha. Okay, so the Katabatic cave takes you to Agartha. Now, if we go into Agartha, we can't guarantee that we're going to be able to get out, right? By the way, I don't know if you remember, way back in the series, somebody died when the ice melted over a river. It was, and then later on, I was wondering what happened to my, that guy that I summoned, who was able to travel through the earth. Well, yeah, that's what happened. He was the guy who fell into the lake. I was so stupid. Wow, look at this. Hound of Hades. Somewhere there is a cave that leads down to a river with poisonous black water. This is Styx, the river that separates Elysium from Hades, the realm of the dead. The cave is guarded by a horrible hound with 3 heads and a mane of writhing serpents. But fear not, the hound is harmless. It is placed there to prevent the dead from entering Elysium. Alright, so... okay. Hang on a minute. So if we kill this, is that going to let the dead out? I wonder. Well, Oscar Goth here is not going to be able to take this thing down. Ghost Rending Bite. Yeah, it does look at this. Horrendous amounts of damage. Serpent manes and serpent tail as well. This thing's quite strong. I wish if we could get that thing on our side. Oh! Bolthorn was ambushed. The goblins themselves are ambushed. That's exactly what happened to my other troops, wasn't it? We want to get more minus. That wasn't very much, was it? Just a couple of those. It didn't even feel worth it. That's not bad. Get one more. Okay. Okay, he's got a little bit more troops now. Now the Baron is starting to consolidate his forces. We've got a few armies here, look, and we've got the Monkey Maharaja too, also making himself known. Okay, now the bridge is going to be guarded. And we're going to bring this guy out. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Orphan Eater is going to move down to... Yeah, I wanted to move this guy down here now. Because it's possible that we might need him to defend in this kind of area. Adeloald. Let's go back to him, because I really hate his name. So... I'm going to change his name. The N key, I think. When you go into his... yeah. I'm going to call him Harold, because it's just easier for me to say. Alright. We've got Balthazar here. Now Balthazar can move. That's good. So Balthazar being able to move means that we might... Could those defend against this? Well, I don't know. Because these things aren't going to be able to be affected by his magic. By Cloud of Death. Soul Vortex. Ah, no. The Cloud of Death will work. Okay. I do like Fear, though. Fear's a really good spell, too. Now. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get there. We've got to travel through these hills, look. And if he sees us coming... Alright. Perhaps if we move Balthazar here, right? And then we'll move the Demonologist up too. This is Gramimond. If we move Gramimond up there too, we might be able to save this guy, because he might come down here to try to engage us. It's unlikely. I think he's more likely to go for this. Especially because there's a nice prize. I think these guys are going to kill this. Yeah, I mean they're going to take damage though. They're going to take a lot of damage. But that gate's not going to stand up to those knights. Oh, those cavalrymen, sorry, with the lance charge. So. Oh, Korgol, the Mound King. Okay, he's a commander. Let's just leave him. We'll just bring him along for the ride, I think, and then we can actually use him. Okay, we've got Balidi here. Oh, yeah, I'm bringing him down because I just want to have a representative of this character around here. But maybe we'll take this coal mine back. Bring Oath on here just for a little bit of extra help. I don't think it's going to help, but Gramimond could actually move next to these guys. Now, would this force of demons kill this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think his spells are good enough, actually. Bloodburst is a pretty good spell. I think what I'm doing, I'd rather lose this guy here, I think, even though he's, the thing is, he's really good luck, because he can get down into Hades. So I think maybe if we can try to, if he comes in and takes that, if we can threaten him losing it next turn. This is just a plane, so all three of these guys can technically get through there next turn. But then we've got this as well, look. Wow, we're in a bit of a stalemate here. Get some imps up, I think. There's a few more spellcasters, look, and that frost magic's decent. Yeah, I think that'll be it for that turn. Got a manflayer available. Okay. Now, she doesn't want to come down here, you know, on her own with nothing. Let's get a major summoning up. Okay, Hydra will do me. Okay, those things... That was unlucky. I think the witch seems to need to spend more. Wow, they're pretty good. But we are mostly poison resistance. I think we'll be okay here. Now, Andromeda. That's a great name, by the way. Let's get her a little retinue, and then we can actually use her. The other thing we want to do is just keep casting Bog Eye. Okay, that's down in Atslan again. Never really used Atslan. I've never been down there. Yeah, I think she's mainly finding stuff down in Atslan, look. But we could actually, I mean, if we could go... Oh, what's this one? This is the Primal Plane. We're really uncovering the planes in this game. I'd say this is one of... Apart from one game that I had with the Elementalist, the Warlock, sorry. This is probably the most plane exploring that I've done so far in this game. I've never been so successful in Hades before. Okay, we're ambushed in the forest. Oh yeah, it's just these guys. That's okay. Those gobos can deal with that. Messenger crows are no match for them. See if we can kill these things pretty quick. Really what we want is a charm spell. If we had a charm spell, then we could charm them. We'll have to have a look what Andromeda's got. Oh wow, look at that. That was a lot of damage. But we only lost a bear, so that's not too bad. Let's have a look at this. The Hound of Hell, or the Hound of Hades. Bosh! Ghost Rending Bite took him down. And allied forces are attacked in the forest. Oh, this is a swamp thing. That was my swamp thing. Where was that? Here, I guess? Alright. We're just going to move Giza down that way. Serpent Tribe Village is a bit much for those guys to deal with. The Fire Drake available. Do I want that? Yeah, I think I do. I think I do. Let's get the Fire Drake. Get some more Red Kobold Warriors as well. Okay, we've got a decent front line of Red Kobold Warriors now. I think this army's kind of a bit too big. So, let's just go and pick those up with Reza. Ziku here. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. I think what we ideally want to do is just kind of leave some of these guys back here. But we do need... Look, these guys are starting to encroach into Elysium in a big way. I think what we'll do is we'll bring this army out now. I think this is probably a wise thing to do. What does foretelling do? Send future kobold strongholds. Alright, okay. I do want the Ritual of Grand Mastery. Oh, the Ritual of Mastery might be worth casting. Okay, that can... Oh, right, we can create Kobold Stronghold here. Should we do that? No, we haven't got enough gold, but we should definitely do that. Okay, that's going to give us a better... That's going to give us better units. There's another tier of units that come from that, if I remember right. So let's do that next turn. We've got Z here. We're just going to move in, just take some of these forests away from the AI. And this is Lars now. Let's move Orphan Eater here first. I'm really tempted to buy him some more units so that he can kind of travel around and just keep, you know, be a bit of a sweeper. But we seem like the dispossessed spirits seem not to be taking these villages over, which I'm very pleased about. Let's just keep him there for the time being. Harold should probably take this, go to this old battlefield. Pikeneers heal. Might just grab some archers here just to guard Sea Dragon's luck. Gonna kill these snakes. Now, yeah, looks like he went round. Right, okay. So this worked. It looks like they went round us. I think they're trying to go. Maybe they're going for this. Consolidating our forces and then, you know, striking might be an idea here. We do have quite a lot of troops. I would like to kill this, but this is, mind you, he can do it now. He has got Cloud of Death. And I think a lot of these spells, like the frost magic, won't be... Okay, that doesn't affect lifeless beings. So, Icicle does though. So does Freeze. I think we might be okay. So, I'm going to move in and kill this army here with these two. I probably should get these... Yeah, he's low on hit points. I'll lose a lot of troops if we take this thing on as well. Yeah, I think... Take this. It's 3 gold. Or do I just get out of here now? Now there was the option of trying to, you know, bring an army down with me. We just try and pinpoint where we are in Elysium. I think we're somewhere down here, aren't we? That's Agartha, sorry. So we've got this mountain range and some forests. Kind of like horizontal mountain range with a iron mine. That's this one here. So we are here. I wonder if we can do it here at Mireni, and we can just get rid of this town. That might be one way. Well, that's what we could do, I think. I think Lars will last that long. So... yeah. Let's just get him... Let's get Aliator getting some more minor summoning. That thing's no good, it's just going to die. Those are very, very useful though. That's what I wanted. And I think I'll get some more with Lars. More of the dogs. Okay. And in we go into Ghost Town and Mireni. And then, I mean, this is another place we really want to try and take over it if we can. But I think we're going to have to come back for these. And we'll leave the defense of Hades, of our conquest of Hades now, up to this guy here. Orphan Eater. Yeah, and then what we'll do with Lars is we'll bring him back up to... we'll swap him here with these guys. So we will lose the town below. But they will die eventually, and then we can just go and take it back. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. If I do that, we are going to lose that town. That's probably not the best idea. These aren't that strong. We could probably go in and take that. So maybe that's not the smartest idea I've ever had. Bolthorn here is just being a backline raider. Alright, let's go and... Got a bunch of Makata. We should be able to kill that. Dalbrecht here. Let's get a few more units. Okay. Not bad. And we're gonna... Let's go and kill these Makata. I think we'll be able to kill these. These are trash units. And they're even the ones with the bows are just not going to do any damage to the long dead. Now, will this guy be able to defend this from all this? Only a High Arcana Mage. He's got 3 moves. Yes, I think he can. Let's get him back. Let's get him back and see what happens. Okay, we're going to take that coal mine, which is going to be quite useful for us. What does that mean? Plus SACR. Must be plus sacrifices. Oh yeah, we're getting sacrifices is what... It's set to take sacrifices, I think that's what it's saying there. Okay, now do I bring this guy, the demonologist, back down here? Pain and strength. Strength's a decent spell for buffing units. I'll bring him back here. Grandma Mound probably wants to move in here to help with this battle. I think we've got this. I think we've got that one. Okay, Oteri. She definitely needs to get down here, but she also wants to get some more units. Okay, we've got a big frog. I don't think he's slow, is he? No, he's not. 62 hit points, look. This is a reasonable front line now, I guess. It'll be enough to protect her. Now, Andromeda. What could we do with her? I think Andromeda... Let's just have a look at the spells she's got. She's got Poison Cloud and Acid Cloud. Interesting. Acid Cloud might be a nice little buff. You know, sorry, a nice little boost. I think I'm going to go and take this off here. I might grab Portal. Can't grab Umbro. But I might go and grab some of these. These guys desperately need some more money, I think. Alright, folks. And that's the end of the episode. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. Let me know what you think about everything in the comments. I always read the comments. I don't always respond. But, like, I'm really open for people telling me what they think. Are you enjoying it? Definitely come and say hello. Alright, guys. Take it easy.